Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to MVR. Today we've got some exciting new announcements, gameplay trailers, and massive updates coming to some amazing VR games. So without further ado, let's jump in. PlayStation VR on PlayStation 5 won't be able to use the console's upgraded camera. However, Sony is providing a free adapter so you can still use your original PlayStation 4 camera with your new console. The free adapter can be ordered online through Sony's support website. We previously also saw PlayStation VR bundles in Japan including the adapter in the box, but have now confirmed that European bundles also come with the new adapter to ensure backwards compatibility without having to wait for one to be shipped to you by Sony. Now, while we're still hopeful that Sony will announce its PlayStation VR 2 headset somewhere in the next year, the company has at least confirmed its dedication to supporting the PlayStation VR platform for the near future. If you're a fan of the Warhammer universe, then I've got some good news for you. Carbon Studio, the developers of The Wizards and Alyx VR, announced that they're working on a made-for-VR title called Warhammer Age of Sigmar Tempestfall. In the adventure RPG-style game, you'll be able to battle with melee weapons and powerful staffs to combat forces of Nighthaunt, according to the studio. Set to release for both the Oculus Quest platform and Steam VR somewhere in 2021, the game would be the second VR game set in the Warhammer universe after the announcement of Warhammer 40k Battle Sister. While little is known about Tempestfall at this point in time, we did get a reveal trailer and a short description by the studio. Become a mighty Lord Arcanum, wielder of storm magic, and lead a Stormcast Eternal Task Force to recover your brethren's lost souls. Walk the lands of Shyish and battle forces of Nighthaunt using a variety of melee weapons, powerful staffs, and motion-based abilities and magic. Star Wars Squadrons released on October 2nd on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 to an extremely hyped up audience. A lot of users went wild online, showering the game in praise for its fun story, flight mechanics, and multiplayer game modes. Another sizable group of users, however, was unfortunately confronted with a large amount of bugs and extremely poor performance. The bugs, which caused issues with screen tearing at higher refresh rates, had made the game nearly unplayable because it was so slow and uncooperative. This was especially true for VR gamers who wanted to run their VR headsets at high refresh rates. This unfortunately caused many VR gamers to abandon the game, since having a game run at less than 90 FPS in VR just doesn't make for a very comfortable experience. And this is while using a high-end GPU, mind you. Fortunately, this all changed recently when a Reddit thread noted that a new patch to the game brought massive performance improvements with it, enabling the game to now run at 90 FPS or above. So if you were holding out on buying Squadrons, or if you stopped playing the game because of performance issues, then perhaps you can give it another go. Fans of Valve games will likely be familiar with the fact that many of the company's titles received an in-game developer commentary after launch. The developer commentary, which was first added to Half-Life 2 Lost Coast, would spawn floating speech bubbles through the game world, which players could interact with to hear audio recordings of the developers, where they offer a behind-the-scenes commentary on some of the things that went into developing that specific part of the game. The specific feature later also came to other Valve titles like Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and 2, Portal, and others. It is very likely that Half-Life Alyx is also going to receive a similar game mode in an upcoming update. Tyler McVicker, over at Valve News Network, reported on finding a listing for a password-protected branch of Half-Life Alyx called Commentary Beta 3 that was updated last week, while the most recent public release of the game is already over 4 months ago, which according to Tyler makes it likely that the update is ready to launch in the near future. The Half-Life Alyx developer commentary mode is likely to work a bit differently than prior games. Rather than the speech bubbles, Tyler says that the previously data-mined files point to floating versions of the headset, which Alyx wears to communicate with Russell, as the vehicle for delivering commentary. So if you needed another reason to play through Half-Life Alyx again, it looks like you won't need to wait for very long. So that's all for today's update. I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm definitely going to play through Half-Life Alyx again when the update comes out. It truly is an amazing game, and I'm really looking forward to learning more about some of the thought processes that went into making what it is today. That being said, I'm also curious to try Squadrons now that I know that some of the issues with VR have been fixed. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing either a Let's Play or a review for either one in the comments down below. Again, that's going to be all for today. Please consider leaving a like if you enjoyed the content, and I hope to see you guys again next time.